Hey guys, today we'll be learning about the transfer and movement of heat and the types of materials that are insulators and conductors. Heat is a form of energy that travels from a substance with a higher temperature to a substance with a lower temperature. Have you accidentally touched a hot pot? It burns your hand. This is because the heat energy from the pot is being transferred to your hand, which is much cooler. There are substances that can prevent heat from traveling and some substances that allow heat to transfer. Heat insulators are materials that do not allow heat to flow. For example, insulators are oven mitts, and this is why we use them to get hot things out of the oven. They stop the heat flow from getting onto our hands and burning them. Heat conductors are materials that allow heat to flow. For example, conductors are metals. This is why we use pots and pans when we're cooking food because it helps cook the food faster. I'm going to do a demonstration testing materials to see if they are conductors or insulators. You should follow along and do this demonstration at home and answer the question of whether the material we are using is an insulator or a conductor.
For this demonstration, you'll need boiling water, a wooden spoon, a plastic spoon, and a metal spoon. We'll be working with hot boiling water, which can be a safety hazard if you aren't being careful, so please have your parents help you with this. Have your parents boil water and set it aside away from the stove. Next, place all 3 different spoons into the boiling water. Now take a minute and write down which spoon you think is going to be a conductor and which ones are going to be insulators. After you write down your guess, wait a few minutes and then touch the spoons. After waiting a couple of minutes, you should notice that the metal spoon is slightly hotter than the wood and the plastic spoon. This means that the metal spoon is a heat conductor and the other 2 spoons are heat insulators. Did these results match up with your guesses? Now that you know how heat travels, go around your house and see how many insulators you can find and how many conductors you can find.